From now onwards, JEE Advanced is scheduled around 1 month later. It is on 28th of August and I don't think there is any chance of further postponement. The first JEE Main was conducted around 1 month ago and the second JEE Main was conducted around 1 week ago. The JEE Main papers were very similar to that of last year. There was not much difference. Now talking about JEE Advanced, the paper has actually been very difficult from the last 4-5 years and this year also you can expect a similar difficulty level or it might be a bit tougher. The pattern of JEE Advanced is not fixed. Still you can expect around 50 to 60 questions in the paper. The question types will probably be as similar to that of last year only. Single correct, multi-correct, comprehension, paragraph, numerical types. It is also possible that you might get to see some new types of questions, but we cannot talk about that right now. That is totally uncertain. So definitely you need to go through different types of problems. Unlike JEE Mains, only solving single correct questions will not help you in JEE Advanced. In Advanced, definitely the questions are going to be very lengthy. Even for reading a particular question statement, you will need a long time. So beforehand, you need to develop the habit of reading through the questions and solving them. In JEE Mains, you have 4 options in front of yourself and you have to mark one. So that is a bit easier. But in Advanced, in most of the questions, there won't be any options. You will have to solve them on your own and the answer that you will be getting, you will have to put that. In such cases, the chances of getting a wrong answer is also high. Any small mistake that you do during the calculations will either give you 0 or you may also get negative marking. During the paper, if you don't have idea of the concepts, so it will be better if you skip those questions. It will also give you much time and you will also not face negative marking. The syllabus of JEE Advanced is a bit different from JEE Main, although from next year it will be the same. From now onwards, you don't need to revise the JEE Main specific topics anymore. For other topics, it is important to have the idea of different types of problems and the approach to solve them. In the JEE Advanced paper, the weightage of different topics don't remain same for all the years. In some paper, it may be that a particular topic is totally skipped. For some paper, it also may be a particular topic is given very high weightage. Most of the questions in the paper will actually cover concepts of different topics from different chapters. Very few questions will be there which is just from a single chapter. Still, there are few topics which might be a bit high scoring. I will give them in the description. You can check out there. Before the start of the exam, you will be given 15 minutes to check out the pattern of the questions. Check out the pattern of the questions and decide which section you will be attempting first and which one at the last. You just make a sequence and stick to it. Don't change it during the exam. I will suggest you that you can begin with chemistry and then move on to physics or maths according to your own convenience. In the beginning, try to attempt those questions which don't have any negative marking. Any lengthy question that you see at the beginning of the paper, just mark it for review, and when you are done with the whole paper, come back to those questions. If you see last 4-5 years papers, maths and physics will definitely be lengthy. Until now, in the mock papers that we have been giving, we have some particular strategy to solve all the sections. At these last few days, there is no need to change that, just stick to it. On an average, it will take around 40 minutes for the chemistry part, 1 hour each for physics and maths, and the rest of the time you can keep for reviewing the paper. At this last moment, it will be better if you write mock papers. Now, I will not suggest you to write mock papers daily. Each mock papers take around 6 hours and you also need to analyze them. So between 2 mock papers, keep a gap of around 1 or 2 days. That will be fine, I think. Still, if you have not checked out the previous year papers, also go through them in the last days. Revise your notes where you don't feel that much confident or you mostly forget things. Also, build up a habit of not sleeping at the afternoon. The paper 2 is scheduled at that time. Finally, most important of all, don't build up excess pressure on yourself thinking that you are going to write JEE Advanced. Just take it as a normal exam.